Hello Trojans, I'm Emily Duran. Today is Wednesday, December 5th, 2018, and you're watching Trojan TV. First up, we have a Pearl Harbor Remembrance video by Amber.
As many of you may know, the 41st President of the United States passed away November 30th, 2018. To honor the President George H.W. Bush, on the burial day, a 21-gun salute was fired starting at noon at all military installations with the necessary personnel and material. The guns were fired at 1-minute intervals. Also on that day, those installations fired a 50-gun salute with 1 round for each of the 50 U.S. states and at 5-second intervals immediately following the lowering of the flag. The history of the 21-gun salute is the most commonly recognized of the customary gun salutes that are performed by the firing of cannons or artillery as a military honor. The custom stems from naval tradition, where a warship would fire its cannons harmlessly out to sea until all ammunition was spent, to show that it was disarmed, signifying the lack of hostile intent. As naval customs evolved, 21-gun salutes came to be fired for heads of state, or in exceptional circumstances for head of government, with the number of decreasing with the rank of the recipient of the honor. While the 21-gun salute is the most commonly recognized, the number of rounds fired in any given salute will vary depending on the conditions. Circumstances affecting these variations include the particular occasion, and in the case of military and state funerals, the branch of service and rank or office of the person to whom honors are being rendered. Now I want to talk about a 3-volley salute. The 3-volley salute is a ceremonial act performed at military funerals and sometimes also police funerals. The custom originates from European wars, where the fighting ceased so the dead and wounded could be removed. Then 3 shots were fired into the air to signal that the battle could resume. It should not be confused with the 21-gun salute, or the 19-gun salute, or the 17-gun salute, which is fired by a battery or artillery pieces. In the United States, it is part of the drill and ceremony of the Honor Guard. It consists of a rifle party firing blank cartridges into the air 3 times. A rifle party usually has an odd number. Members would be 3 to 7. The firearm used in a typical rifle is an M1. The party usually stands so that the muzzles are pointed over the casket. However, if mourners are present near the grave, the party stands some distance away, often recommended at least 50 feet, so as to not deafen the attendees and to minimize the distance and disturbance.
Next up, we have a 12 Days of Christmas by Theodore.
On the 2nd day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. Now, the funny thing about that is actually that the partridge in the pear tree refers to Jesus on the cross, right? And the 2 turtle doves refer to the Old Testament and the New Testament. Quite interesting. So, what's the Pope doing? Well, the Pope is currently trying to sell indulgences to Germans and to anyone who will buy them so he can refurbish his new castle or new church or whatever he's trying to build at the time. And mind you, papal authority has been quite weakened throughout the time period, mainly because there was a large movement where Pope Clemens decided to move the papacy over to Avignon, a little city in France, far away from Rome, where the Pope's supposed to live, but, doesn't matter. I guess now the Pope lives in a French town, where he's now the French Pope. Rome goes without a ruler for like 67 years, and that doesn't help anyone. Oh, Christ.
Finally, a quick announcement. Come support the Jeanettes at their dance performance tomorrow. That'll be it for today, Trojans. I'll see you next week. Stay warm.